Endurance racing is where legends are not just made, they are proven. It is a world where speed means nothing without survival, where engineering is tested not for seconds, but for hours, sometimes days. Machines are pushed beyond their limits. Drivers battle exhaustion, darkness, and pressure. And in this unforgiving arena, only the most complete teams rise to the top. For Audi and Cadillac, this was the battlefield where their identities would truly be defined. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, endurance racing had evolved into one of the most technologically demanding forms of motorsport. At the center of it all stood one race above every other: the 24 Hours of Le Mans. A race that does not forgive mistakes. A race that exposes weaknesses. A race that rewards only perfection. Audi arrived at Le Mans not just to compete, but to dominate. In 2000, Audi introduced the R8 prototype, a car that would change endurance racing forever. It was not just fast. It was reliable, efficient, and brilliantly engineered. While competitors struggled with mechanical failures and unpredictable performance, Audi focused on consistency. Lap after lap, hour after hour, the R8 delivered. That philosophy paid off immediately. Audi won Le Mans in 2000, then again in 2001, and again in 2002. It was not just a victory, it was the beginning of an era. What made Audi different was not just speed, it was their obsession with detail. Every component of the car was designed with endurance in mind. Quick change parts allowed mechanics to replace entire sections of the car in minutes. Strategy teams analyzed every possible scenario. Drivers were trained not just to push hard, but to protect the machine. Audi turned endurance racing into a science. As the years progressed, their dominance only grew stronger. But Audi was not satisfied with simply winning. They wanted to innovate. They wanted to redefine what was possible in motorsport. In 2006, Audi introduced something revolutionary: the R10 TDI, a diesel-powered prototype. At the time, diesel engines were not associated with high-performance racing. They were known for efficiency, not speed. Critics doubted the concept. Some believed it would fail completely. Audi proved them wrong. The R10 TDI combined massive torque with incredible fuel efficiency. It could run longer stints between pit stops, giving Audi a strategic advantage over every competitor. And despite its unconventional powertrain, it was fast, very fast. Audi won Le Mans again in 2006, then again in 2007, and again in 2008. Diesel was no longer an experiment. It was a weapon. But Audi was still not finished. The next evolution came in the form of hybrid technology. The Audi R18 e-tron Quattro represented a new era of endurance racing. It combined a traditional internal combustion engine with an electric motor system that powered the front wheels. Under acceleration, the car effectively became all-wheel drive. It was a perfect fusion of innovation and performance. The R18 dominated the early 2010s. Audi continued to win, continued to innovate, continued to push the boundaries of what endurance racing could be. By the time their era began to slow, Audi had secured 13 overall victories at Le Mans between 2000 and 2014. It was one of the most dominant periods in motorsport history. But while Audi was building a global legacy in Europe, another story was unfolding across the Atlantic. Cadillac's journey in endurance racing was very different. It was not about immediate dominance. It was about rebuilding identity. For years, Cadillac had been known primarily as a luxury brand. But deep inside the company, there was a desire to prove something more: performance, power, competitiveness. That transformation began with a renewed focus on motorsport. Cadillac entered the IMSA Sports Car Championship with a clear goal: to re-establish itself as a serious racing manufacturer. The competition was fierce. Teams from around the world brought advanced prototypes, experienced drivers, and deep engineering expertise. Cadillac had to earn its place, and it did. The introduction of the Cadillac DPI VR marked a turning point. The car was aggressive, powerful, and unmistakably American in character. It combined a strong V8 engine with modern prototype design, creating a machine that could compete at the highest level of endurance racing in North America. Cadillac quickly became a dominant force in IMSA. Race after race, season after season, their prototypes delivered results. Championships followed. Victories became expected. But just like Audi, Cadillac understood that endurance racing was evolving. The future was global. The future was technological. And the future required a new kind of machine. That machine became the Cadillac V-Series R. Built to compete under the new LMDH regulations, the V-Series R represented Cadillac's most advanced racing prototype ever. It featured a hybrid powertrain, combining a naturally aspirated V8 engine with an electric motor system. It was a bold step forward, blending traditional American performance with modern racing technology. The design reflected Cadillac's identity: sharp lines, aggressive presence, a car that looked fast even when standing still. But beneath that design was a complex, highly engineered system built to compete not just in IMSA, but on the global stage. For Cadillac, this was more than just another race car. It was a statement. They were ready to take on the world. As Cadillac pushed forward with its new prototype, the competition in endurance racing reached a new level of intensity. Manufacturers from across the globe returned to the top class. Ferrari, Porsche, Toyota, Peugeot, each bringing their own philosophy, their own technology, their own ambition. Endurance racing was entering a golden era, and Cadillac was right in the middle of it. Drivers became heroes in this environment. Endurance racing demands a different kind of skill. It is not just about raw speed. It is about consistency, awareness, and mental strength. Drivers must adapt to changing track conditions, traffic management, and the physical toll of long stints behind the wheel. Engineers played an equally critical role. Every decision mattered: tire strategy, fuel management, aerodynamic balance, reliability. In endurance racing, one small mistake can cost hours. One mechanical failure can end everything. Team principals carried the pressure of it all. They coordinated massive operations involving hundreds of people. They made strategic calls in real time, often with incomplete information. Their decisions could define the outcome of a 24-hour race. This was not just racing, it was orchestration. Both Audi and Cadillac mastered this environment in their own ways. Audi built a legacy on precision and innovation. Every race was approached with calculated perfection. Every system was optimized. Every risk was analyzed. Cadillac built its reputation on power and resilience. Their cars were strong, aggressive, and capable of fighting through adversity. They embraced the chaos of endurance, racing, and thrived in it. Two different philosophies, one shared result: success. But despite their dominance in endurance racing, a truth remained. This was not Formula One. Endurance racing rewards durability. Formula One demands absolute speed. Endurance racing is about teamwork across long distances. Formula One is about precision within seconds. Endurance racing allows multiple drivers per car. Formula One places everything on one driver at a time. The transition between the two is not simple. For Audi, that realization began to take shape in the mid-2010s. Despite continued success, something was changing inside the company. The automotive industry itself was evolving. Electrification was becoming a priority. Sustainability was becoming essential. Motorsport programs were being evaluated not just on success, but on relevance to future road cars. Endurance racing had been the perfect laboratory for Audi's innovations. But the next chapter required something different. In 2016, Audi made a shocking decision. They walked away from the World Endurance Championship. They left Le Mans. After years of dominance, after building one of the greatest legacies in motorsport history, Audi stepped back. The motorsport world was stunned. Fans questioned the decision. Competitors felt the absence immediately. Why would a company leave a series it had mastered? The answer was not simple, but it pointed towards something bigger. Inside Audi, a new focus was emerging, a new challenge, a new destination. Meanwhile, Cadillac continued to push forward. Their endurance racing program grew stronger. Their global ambitions expanded. The V-Series that are began competing against the best manufacturers in the world, not just in America, but on the international stage. Cadillac was no longer rebuilding. It had arrived. And yet, just like Audi before them, questions began to surface. What was next? Endurance racing had proven their capability. It had demonstrated their engineering strength. It had built their reputation as a serious motorsport competitor. But there was still one stage they had not conquered. One arena that represented the absolute pinnacle of racing. Formula One, the fastest cars, the most advanced technology, the biggest global audience. For both Audi and Cadillac, the journey through endurance racing had been essential. It had shaped their philosophies. It had refined their engineering. It had prepared them for something greater. But endurance racing was only part of the story. Because sometimes dominance in one arena is not enough. Sometimes the greatest challenge lies somewhere else entirely. As the lights fade on the world of endurance racing, a new question begins to emerge. If Audi could walk away from Le Mans, if Cadillac could rise from rebuilding to global competition, then what could they achieve on the biggest stage of all? Something bigger was coming.